what we want to access, what is, I don't know, like how you are answering it. Generally, when I'm asking you to the modifier, you have to answer in a terms of accessibility. So let's start from very basic. So, Sneha, can you please introduce yourself? Uh, just prepare like as in this is a very genuine interview. So do not think like it is a class or something. So I am an interviewer and you both are in one interview. Okay. Just like, so Sneha, introduce yourself.
First of all, I would like to thank you for giving me a golden chance to introduce myself. My name is Neha Rani. I am basically from Muzaffarpur, Bihar, and I currently pursue in MCA from NIT College, Greater Noida, and I completed my Bachelor of Computer Application from Al Mista College of Business Management, Muzaffarpur, Bihar, and I completed my 12th from to, I completed my 12th and 10th from a state board, and now I move to my technical qualification. I know C, C++, Java, and MySQL. That's all.
Mhm. So first point of mistake, do not say that's all. Okay. So yes, moving to the Divyanshu. Divyanshu.
Good morning, sir. Thank you for this opportunity to giving me to introduce myself. My name is Divyanshu Roy and I'm from Gaya, Bihar. I'm from Gaya, Bihar. I've completed my bachelor degree from Bharati Vidyapeeth College of Engineering, Pune, and currently I'm having 1 year of experience in Cognizant. Talking to my uh, talking to my technical skills, I've learned Java and having experience in Java, Spring Boot, my uh, MySQL, and um, uh, and talking about my personal skills, I have learned in my college to how to manage a team, how to be a team player, and uh, in organization I've also learned how to be update, how to give all the updates to the team members so that there is no any gap between our work updates. Thank you so much.
Divyanshu. Do not need to include all these points. I have given an update and all. You are increasing your interview difficulty. Okay. Because whenever you say like I'm giving update and all, next question from the interview, he will say how you give an update, right? So do not say like when he asks like how you worked, like definitely after completing your introduction, the next question he will ask, what's your responsibility? Because in your resume there is a section called project, right?
Yes, yes.
Project you have mentioned. So he will check definitely. Generally, keep it short and simple and sweet. Crisp. कि कहाँ से स्टार्ट होना चाहिए कि अगर फ्रेशर हो तो बता सकते हो 10th एंड 12th, फ्रेशर हो तो 10th एंड 12th बताने की जरूरत नहीं है, फ्रेशर नहीं हो तो स्टार्ट विद योर ग्रेजुएशन, हायर क्वालिफिकेशंस and start with your technical skills after that and start with your project right now you are working on. That's all, खत्म. वो अपने आप पूछ लेगा तुमसे. और जो फ्रेशर्स हैं वो भी यही कर सकते हैं. तो वो अपने आप तुमसे पूछ लेगा कि तुम क्या कर रहे हो, कंपनी में क्या रिक्वायरमेंट. सो गाइस व्हाट एवर आई एम सेइंग, आई एम आल्सो नोटिंग इट डाउन कि तुम क्या क्या मिस्टेक कर रहे हो. सो प्लीज यू गाइस आर आल्सो कैन नोट डाउन कि फर्स्ट मिस्टेक you guys are doing in introduction. Okay, so just keep it simple and sweet. Now, moving to the actual questions. So, just tell me one simple thing, Sneha. There is a difference between at the rate component annotations and at the rate service annotation and the rate repository annotation.
एट द रेट रिपोजिटरी एनोटेशन का यूज हम जब भी डेटाबेस से पे CRUD ऑपरेशन को परफॉर्म करना होगा तब यूज करेंगे. एंड
Yeah, just try to use English as much as possible because interviewer do not ask you to speak in Hindi. Many times, if there is a nice guy, he will ask, not a problem. Okay, वो कह देगा कि कोई बात नहीं, बात कर लो. But I know, like as an student, आपकी इंग्लिश थोड़ी बहुत होगी, but मैं काम चला लूंगा. हम यहाँ पे,
ओके.
मैं तुम्हारी इंग्लिश जज करने के लिए नहीं बैठा हूँ. But I'm asking you to just speak in English that
एट
because
द
you will
रेट
have confidence after that. Okay.
Repository is used for when we perform operation in database like CRUD operation, create, update, read, delete. So in that case we use repository. And फिर @ component scan is used for when we perform when hello
Do I ask you component scan, Sneha?
then
I
what?
asked you component scan.
Hello.
Okay. Uh, Guys, am I audible? Divyanshu, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes, audible.
Okay. Do I ask you, Sneha, to tell me a component scan?
Component, right?
This is a first mistake. Generally freshers are doing. Be patient in an interview. Okay. Uh, हमारी कोई ट्रेन नहीं निकली जा रही. Do not hurry. Like you have to listen an interviewer very carefully कि वो क्या कहना चाहता है. जहां तुमने इंटरव्यू को मिस किया, दिस इज अ साइन तुम उसको बता रहे हो कि यू आर नॉट फुली प्रेजेंट हियर. ओके.
Mm,
Either you are hesitant, you are underconfident. I know that, but this is a वो ये नहीं देखेगा. I am understanding because you are my student, right? I know तुम guys कैसे behave करते हो. मुझे पता है because I am from past 6 months. मैं तुम्हारे साथ में हूँ. मुझे पता है तुम लोग कैसे behave करते हो. But वो नहीं समझेगा. He will say, okay, this person is X person is not not in a mood to give an interview, or she is not confident. So why they will take a resources? They are not confident to perform their job. Okay. So I hope. Uh, so okay, so now you lose a chance. So Devanshu, now explain @component, @service and repository. I need a
o-
clear explanation from you. Okay.
Okay, so first of all, talking about component. So let's bring it back. And when we used to work with the Spring framework, we create beans with the help of XML files. So in order to automate this, we use @component. We make we are making beans with the help of this annotation @component. And talking about the service service, uh, service refers to the uh, class which has the business logic implementation. All the business logic implementation should be there in the service component. And talking about the repository, here we actually doing the database connectivity or database operation things. So if we want to connect with database, if we want to apply some operation, if we want to receive or fetch some data from the database, we use this repository, and we have to create actually a interface and extends a JPA repository or the CRUD repository. Thank you so much.
Here also, you increase your difficulty again. Noticing you, Divyanshu, do not increase the difficulty. Uh, do not give a chance to interview to ask you a difficult question. You mentioned before starting a question, right? We are doing this in XML file. You
Mm,
understand? If you give an interview, the simple hint, like you are doing this in an XML file. Next question, I'm 110% sure. Next question will be this only: how you are doing this in XML file, and how this is both are related. How you are doing this automations and all. How Spring will perform. And numerous questions will become. Okay, and you are not able to handle those. So try to not answer in that frame only. Look, ये इंटरव्यू प्ले करना बहुत बड़ी आर्ट है. If you want
mm,
knowingly, if you want intentionally, interview will ask you next question. Let me tell you how. You say these three are the stereotype annotations and all. Okay. Component I put on the class which will be taking a which will be taking a part in a we say dependency registrations and all. The I put where if I put a annotation on a class, it will be registered into the
I
class
see.
path, and application context, all those IOC containers will pick those beans from there because I have put that annotation. So my framework will know this is my component tunnel, so I will easily pick up. If I not put a at the rate component, my framework will don't know like if this is a beans and all or something, right? And service, because these all are type of we can say annotations. So we are for a better readability and a better syntax, we are following this approach because Spring gives us. So we know that now your answer is over. Now you can tell that service we are using as a business layer, repository we are using a DB layer. If you want to ask the interviewer next question, you can give a hint. You can say that we can shuffle all those annotations also. Like we can shuffle service, we can shuffle to repository. Then also it works. You say like this and question over. 100% chances is there. He will ask how they will work.
Follow-up question. Yeah.
Okay. So just I'm giving a hint, tips like how the interview going in which direction. Okay. So, guys, can you explain concept of method overloading and method overriding? I generally want to know like what is a part of uh, uh, which section of from the OOPS it is a part of.
Okay, so talking about method overloading and method overriding, it is the part of polymorphism where one action can be performed with the help of by various ways. So what is the difference between method overloading and method overriding is method overriding has the same signature of the method, has the same name, but it is implemented in subclass of from a parent class, whereas method overloading have only the same name but it has different signature like different return type, different body of the method, and this is the method overloading. It can be implemented within the same class.
Okay. If you want to ask your interviewer next question, you can say that you can add more information in that. One is compile time polymorphism, one is
Yes.
runtime polymorphism, and if you want to highlight more information, then you can say in method signature it is a part of you can say it in C return type also a part of this. I teach you in a section, you know that in a specific note section I mentioned. So you can put all those things in a highlight. Right? Okay, Sneha. Next question to you. Uh, Let me ask. Hmm. Can you tell me the difference between all the modifiers, public, protected, default, and private?
Public access modifier is used to uh, when we use any class, when we want to use any uh, when we want to represent any method or variable.
Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath. It's okay. Okay. Take a breath. We are not judging your English and all here. I'm judging your skills. Okay. I just force you to speak in English because interviewer will also ask you in English.
Hmm.
Okay. So I want you to just have a confidence because you will talk in English like in front of me, in front of all students. इसमें कोई बेइज्जती वाली बात नहीं है. Okay. If you lose a chance in an interview, that is a problem. I hope you are understanding it. So बेइज्जती यहाँ होना, it's not a big deal. Interview में chance खोना, it's a very big deal. Okay. So take a breath and now, okay, keep yourself and now tell me one by one why we are using a public, why we are using a default, why we are using a private, why we are using a product.
With the help of public, we can access any method or variable in any class. And when we use private, then that is accessed only in same class. And uh, uh, default is use default is used to access with another class of same package. And protected is used to when we want to perform different when we want to perform different when we want to perform different when we want to access that protected in different class, then in that case we use protected of same package.
Just mix all those things, all the four modifier. You just what we want to access, what is I don't know, like how you are answering it. Generally, when I'm asking to the modifier, you have to answer in a terms of accessibility. Not we will access that, we will access those. What you will access those? If you are increasing the chances of your higher, like increasing the difficulty in your interview, you know that you are you are introducing a new terms, like we access those, we access that. He will put us some difficult condition in an interview and throw you out. Okay, so 100 times I'm saying, collect yourself, be patient, no problem. Ask in a that way, like you, like question or like answer in a that way, like okay, मैं कोई गलती ना कर रहा हूँ. I'm not saying कि पीछे दिमाग में सोचते रहो कि मैं कोई गलती ना करूँ. No, no. Prepare yourself. जितना तुम मेरा दिमाग खाती हो क्लास में, अगर इतना ध्यान से अगर मुझे आंसर दोगी तो ज्यादा अच्छा होगा. ठीक है, चलो आगे चलते हैं. देखिए, सेम क्वेश्चन टू यू.
Okay, so the access modifier, public, protected, default, and private. So first I will talk about public. So public, all this access modifier has the access scope. So whatever is defined as public, whether it is variable or method, it can be accessible with different classes, even if it is in different package. Next, um, private. So if a method or a variable is defined as private, then it is only accessible to that specific class only. Next thing is default. So default access modifier is accessible to only those classes which are present in same package, whereas the last one is protected. So protected can be accessed only with their subclasses or the child classes.
Do I say like product is a relationship with their child, like if whether is in a different package or not, right?
Sorry, could you please repeat?
Can I say that like default is a accessibility in the same package, and protected plus increase accessibility, but it should be in a different package, but there is one condition, it should be a child class.
Yeah, if it is a child
Right?
class, even if it is different package, it can be accessible.
Okay, Sneha, listen, this answer I want to tell you. I know that I'm not comparing both guys. There is a big difference. You are a fresher and he is a 1 year of experience. So he might be having a good grasp on concept. So, okay, but I put you intentionally in this situation to learn from how the Phyonchu is answering. And I put him in the situation. He will give answer because I am asking. Okay. I hope now you are getting
Okay.
it. So everyone, whatever mistake I'm pointing out, एंड हम कैसे चीजें कर रहे हैं, कैसे चीजें बता रहे हैं, आई होप यू ऑल आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग इट. किसी का कमेंट में कोई रिप्लाई नहीं आ रहा है गाइस. लिस्ट सारे सुन रहे हो? पता चल रहा है हमें हम क्या कर रहे हैं? ओके, सो वन लास्ट क्वेश्चन टू ऑल दीज गाइस, बिकॉज हमें सबको चांस देना है. सो यू गाइस आर हैविंग दैट थिंग इन माइंड, लाइक ओके इंटरव्यू चल रहा है, सो आई कांट टेक योर इंटरव्यू लाइक 1 hour long. We'll do this after the all classes will over. So one by one, I will schedule your interviews and all, and then I will take a half an hour and 1 hour interview. But I think this will help you a lot. Okay. So if I not take a chance, then they will say, "Yeah, made a chance." Give me. So let's take it. Okay. So I will ask you one more question. Then uh, one question when I was what that question? That will be very difficult, but let me ask her. Okay. Mm, okay. Well, little bit very simple. Uh, so you guys know collections and all, right? You worked on and mentioned in your resume, you having a good knowledge of collection term, right? So tell me a difference between generally, what is a hash map? Sneha, Sneha, what is a hash map?
Hash map is a part of map interface
Mhm.
in which we can take value in key and value pair.
अच्छा, नोट खोल रखे हैं क्या?
Nine,
पक्का?
in which we can take input as a key and value pair.
मैं पूछा हूँ पक्का?
हम्म।
तो ये लेफ्ट साइड में क्या खुला है, वहां क्यों जा रही है बार बार?
कहाँ
अच्छा,
भैया, मैं दिखा दूँ?
सर कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है, बताओ।
In that we take value in key and value pair.
Any other difference? Key and value pair. What should I mean, if I'm asking a map, I'm expecting a clear answer. ये तो मुझे भी पता है कि clear and key and value map store करता है. So why we are using it, right?
When we want input as a key and value, in that case we use hash map.
But I want you to explain more. Okay, listen, stop. Devanshu, same question to you.
Okay, so hash map is a collection framework. It's a part of collection framework where it is the implementation of um, map interface. So what happens is we actually store data as key and value pair in hash map, where key and value can be object, both can be object. um, the main reason of introducing a hash map instead of any like instead of array, like they we want to if we want to reduce the repetition, if we want to get only a specific or unique items in our key, so we use the hash map things. So I think this is the main logic behind creating a hash map.
Okay, stop. No, not introduce all those terms like why we are using array list, why we are using. I don't ask you array list. Okay. So again and again, do not introduce our new terms. Do not introduce a new terms. Okay. I don't ask you array list. I ask you a hash map. So if I want to answer a hash map, how will I do that? Hash map is a part of collection framework, and as in data shows, data structure which using my data sets in form of key value pairs. Okay, where key cannot be where we can say the key can be a unique part. We can't duplicate a keys, and values can be duplicates in terms of if I put a one value, let's suppose explain them. So let's suppose I'm taking a value in terms of string and integer. So I put a 1, 1, 1, 1. So I can put in terms of 1. And if I again put a answer just like 1 and 10, so 10 will be stored because the previous value of a key 1 will be a replace.
Replaced.
Now, if and ask him if you want to me explain internal implementations, that also I explain you guys, right? So I can tell you the internal implementation, but good thing is, without asking, you can start explaining internal implementation, how the value is stored, how value will be fetching, how in Java 1.7 it is storing a data into the end terms, and after Java 1.8 it will start storing into the balance tree, and the complexity reduced to the log n. So explain all these terms, okay?
Okay.
Okay, guys. Thank you. Let me allow next session to student to see. You both can turn off your camera.
Thank you
Okay.
so much, Vijay.